Hi, I'm Chris Wardlaw for CarGurus, and this is the 2018 Buick Regal TourX. Now, theoretically, the Regal TourX is to Buick what the Outback is to Subaru. It's a station wagon equipped with all-wheel drive and styled to look like an SUV. Not many car companies have tried to enter this niche. One of the biggest, Honda, made an attempt with the ill-fated Accord Cross Tour, but gave up after 6 years. Can this new Buick, which is far more attractive than either that hunchbacked Honda or the utilitarian Outback, make a dent in Subaru sales? Let's go for a drive and discuss. The redesigned 2018 Buick Regal lineup is comprised of the Sportback, which is a 5-door fastback sedan with a rear hatch, and the TourX, which is a station wagon that's tricked out to look like an SUV. I'm driving the TourX, which ranges in price from $29,070 for the base model to $41,275 with Essence trim and all the extras. Destination charges are going to run you an additional $925. My test vehicle has Essence trim, smoked pearl metallic paint, which is an extra cost item, a panoramic sunroof, 2 of the 3 major option packages, and a set of roof rack crossbars. The price tag for what I'm driving is $40,705. Designed, engineered, and built in Germany, the new Buick Regal is basically a rebadged Opel Insignia. Fundamentally, I think the car looks terrific. But the SUV costume looks pretty trite, much like fake wood did on mid-1970s station wagons. For this kind of styling to work, the Regal needs to sit higher off the ground, like a Subaru Outback does. And really, it's just the garish over-fender trim and the basket handle roof rack crossbars that are offensive. Now, if Buick removed those, or at least made them a little more subtle, they'd have an undeniably appealing alternative to what everybody else is driving these days. And inside, the Regal's tasteful approach to design continues. Simple controls, located where you expect to find them, rule the dashboard and the door panels. And overall, the interior has a clean, modern aesthetic. I do prefer it in Buick's shale color, though, rather than black, and there are 2 reasons for that. First, the lighter color contrasts more sharply with the black carpets and the black dashboard and upper door panels, and that imparts a more upscale look. Second, there is a whole bunch of cheap plastic inside of this car, and the lighter shale color hides it better. It's too bad that Buick elected to cut costs when it comes to the Regal's interior materials, because this car is positioned as a premium alternative to mainstream brands like Subaru. Take the leather, for example, which feels really dry and stiff. And listen to how the turn signal stalk sounds like a chicken bone snapping. When you get into a Regal TourX, you're going to touch the leather every day, and you're going to use that turn signal every day, and you're going to wonder why you spent 40 grand on the car every day. The seats are undeniably comfortable, though. Up front, my test car includes heated 12-way power adjustable seats, and they're perfect for long days on the road. They do not, however, come with ventilation, which would have come in handy during a triple-digit heat wave in my area of the country. Rear passengers enjoy roomy accommodations and supportive seating. The Regal is not offered with heated rear seats, though, or with a triple-zone automatic climate control system, or with rear window sunshades. Given the black leather, panoramic sunroof, sizzling temperatures, and blazing summer sunshine, you can imagine just how happy my kids were to get into this thing after it had been sitting out in the sun for a while. I mean, the TourX doesn't even have dark-tinted privacy glass in the back, which is included for most Subaru Outbacks and all Audi A4 Allroads. Around back, a hands-free power liftgate is standard with Essence trim. It opens to reveal 32.7 cubic feet of cargo space, and given the lack of rear privacy glass, the sturdy cargo cover is a necessity. Note that my test car's rear seat is a useful 40-20-40 split design. Like so many other appealing things about the TourX, it only comes with top-shelf Essence trim. Fold it down, and this wagon will haul 73.5 cubic feet of cargo. Both of those cargo numbers are competitive with the Subaru Outback and significantly exceed what you'll find in an Audi A4 Allroad. When it comes to technology, the Regal doesn't overwhelm its owner, which is a good thing. This is a straightforward car that is exceptionally user-friendly. For example, I love this version of Buick's IntelliLink infotainment system. Large menu tiles, a responsive touchscreen, and smartphone-style operation make IntelliLink intuitive to use. Plus, stereo controls for volume and tuning are right below the display, and it's got these home and back buttons that make it easy to start over if you get too far down any particular rabbit hole. The system also offers Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, and OnStar subscription services. Through an active OnStar safety and security subscription, the Regal provides automatic crash notification and emergency services, among other features. But it costs about $25 a month after the free 1-month trial period. That's right, you only get a month free, that's all. Meanwhile, Hyundai provides 3 years of similar services, and at Kia they're just free. Hyundai and Kia don't offer Teen Driver though, which spits out a driving report card to parents after their son or daughter has borrowed this Buick family truckster. And if you're a brand new parent, the rear seat reminder system can help you remember that you may have put something or someone very important into the car before your most recent drive. Now, aside from a standard reversing camera, all of the driver assistance and collision avoidance technologies are optional. None of it's offered for the base model, and you need to get Essence trim in order to access forward collision warning with pedestrian detection, as well as automatic emergency braking and lane keeping assist systems, which my $40,000 plus test car, it has none of those features. Now, if you're wondering how well the TourX is going to protect your family in a collision, I can't really answer that one for you. As we're shooting this video, neither the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration nor the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety has performed crash tests on this car. Now, the best thing about the Regal TourX, aside from its overall design, seat comfort, cargo space, and infotainment system, is how it drives. A smooth and refined turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine sits under the Regal's hood, churning out 250 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. Acceleration is impressive, and the 8-speed automatic transmission feeds the power to all 4 wheels through GM's dual-clutch all-wheel drive system. Now, according to the EPA, the TourX should return 24 miles per gallon in combined driving. On my test loop, I got 21.7 miles per gallon, but holiday and tourist traffic combined with the blazing heat resulted in a lower loop average speed than usual, so I think I'm going to give this wagon the benefit of the doubt. Now, though the TourX is dressed up like an SUV and has all-wheel drive, you do not want to take this thing off-roading. It offers just under 5.8 inches of ground clearance, which is only about ½ an inch more than a Regal Sportback and is almost 3 inches less than a Subaru Outback. Now, where the TourX shines brightest is on pavement, where its Germanic origins present a compelling blend of ride and handling qualities. This car is soft and supple when you want it to be, and a secure handler when you need it to be. Plus, the brakes actually stood up to temperatures in the 90s, which was pretty impressive. The net effect is confidence-inspiring, allowing a driver to effortlessly slice and dice through traffic. Just be careful when you're driving on the highway, though, because it's really easy to speed in this car. And if you want a quiet cabin, you're going to need to get rid of those roof rack crossbars because they generate a ton of wind noise. Now, if you're like me, the idea of owning a German wagon at a cut-rate price is undeniably appealing. With the Regal TourX, Buick delivers exactly that. But with the cut-rate price, you're forced to live with cut-rate interior materials, a silly SUV costume, and Buick's everything is extra equipment philosophy, whether we're talking about metallic paint or important safety features. Overall, I like the new Regal TourX well enough, but I really wanted to love it. Be sure to read my full review of the Buick Regal TourX at CarGurus, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. For all of us here at CarGurus, thank you very much for watching.